Welcome back. As you can see, the Xterra's back in here. Last time you saw that, I did a road trip with it and failed miserably. It's the way she goes. But now, I'm doing an oil change in it, and I'm going to try to adjust the torsion bars in it because this thing has a lot of bounce in it, and it's sinking on one side. So stick around and you might learn something today. When doing an oil change on an Xterra or any kind of vehicle, grab your favorite bump bed, throw it down like that, kick it under. All right, now you got your cardboard all set up. You're ready for an oil change or to take a nap. Either or, you know, just in case you want to get away from an angry wife or girlfriend or anything like that. Tell them the drain bolt was stuck on there pretty well. Drain pan.
All right, you might want to roll your sleeves up for this because it might get messy. And I recommend a socket, but I'm going to use these pliers because I'm too lazy to go grab them. It's kind of quite comfy down here though. Just kidding, not yet. Let's break it free. Drain bucket ready. This oil's cold. Should have stirred it up a bit. Nah. Oh, there we go.
I don't really remember when the last oil change was on this, or if I ever did one, but it's definitely time. That oil is blacker than midnight inside a coffin. Dispose of this. Blech, that's thick. Good enough.
To get the oil filter, it's literally right there. You can access it pretty easy, but anything else prior to oil changes and all that, quite difficult. All right, let that drain out a bit.
Kobe! All right, let me show you what kind of oil filter I got. So I just got, you know, simple CarQuest stuff they buy at Advanced Auto because I'm cheap like that, and this is mainly the only reason. So let's get this in. Put that there.
Now you're back on the cold, hard ground. Take your filter, you know, grab a little bit of extra oil, rub it around, get the threads, it should be fine. And just hand tight, you don't need to go crazy with it. Lefty, loosey, righty, tighty, whatever the thing is. Hand tight, good enough.
Here we go. Oh yeah, this has all the good dinosaurs and minerals you need for a healthy automotive diet.
A little bit more. Touch more. Ooh. These Nissans have funny dipsticks. Get in your home. There. All right, so I've never done this before, but I've broken that loose. And then after, you're supposed to come down the 19mm socket, go on that, and then turn it one way or another. I'm gonna try both, see what happens. Oh, I don't know what's happening, but I'm hoping something. Maybe it's going up. I think so. We'll try measuring it.
It's right around 34. The other side. The other side needs to go up a lot more.
Alright, so I gotta turn it clockwise. Which way does the clock go again? Okay.
Oh, dirt. God. Looks pretty good for me. Take her for a test drive later. See how she is. Alright, so now it's finally leveled out. This side matches up with that side and all that. And the suspension seems more firm as well. So that's good. Because before, if you're driving on the highway and you throw it into a corner, you feel like the front end sink down, and it's not too fun. There's still a couple more things I want to do to this old Nissan. Like I want to do the knock sensor relocation. That's where you just take and splice into the harness right over here somewhere, and then you can mount it right here. Still works fine. It's just a lot easier to get to. And of course I have a check engine light on for it. And instead of having to pull all this back off, that's so much easier up there. Since the road trip in the summertime, put a new thermostat in there. There's been tons of work done to this. Timing belt, spark plugs, as you can see the blue tape still everywhere, wires. It was quite the project to get that off, and valve cover gaskets and all that. Man, that was a process, but she's done and she runs great. And as you can see here, I have a laundry list of codes still going on. So it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I have to sort out. But even with all these codes, it still runs pretty decent, especially with only 139,000 miles on it. Let's take this thing for a little bit of a test drive, see how she does. Seems a bit stiffer, but I gotta do the old brake test, see how she does. Oh, much better, much better. Before, you'd hit the brakes and the front end, it'll just kind of dip down, and just kind of, I felt like you had no suspension. Well, a bagged out suspension, basically. Yeah, seems to be a little tighter. I might want to adjust the left one a little bit more, but other than that, it's a lot better. But I also got to find out what's making that clunking sound down there. I'm hoping it's not a ball joint. Don't really feel like replacing that. Alright, I don't even know if you can even see me anymore, but I think I'm going to wrap up this video. So, if you liked it, give this video a thumbs up. You know, leave a comment. Anything else to look for on these old Xterras. Think about subscribing if you're new or anything like that. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.